live from Commencement, it's Pitt Tonight! With your host, Nick Cassano!
Hello and welcome to Pitt Tonight's special commencement episode. I'm Pitt Tonight's newest host, Nick Cassano, and boy, what a big day it is. Pitt's class of 2022 graduates today, which means there'll be no more undergrads calling themselves 90s kids. You never were, man. You never were. We got a lot of people graduating today, at least 5 or 6, which means a lot of new beginnings. When asked what they're going to do next, 90% of students replied, I don't know, lunch? In other news, a Washington driver was caught using a plastic skeleton as a passenger so that he could drive in carpool lanes. But when he left the house, that skeleton was a person. Damn traffic. Due to rising inflation, Doritos bags will now have 5 fewer chips. And to accommodate, they've changed the name of their party size bag to the intimate get-together size bag. In Illinois, firefighters assisted in delivering a baby in a Jimmy John's parking lot. Turns out delivering a baby is a lot like Jimmy John's sandwiches. You could have done it at home. A box of human heads intended for research were stolen from a truck in Denver. Owners of shoulders, knees, and toes are advised to remain on high alert. A group of Vancouver University students launched a new product of dog beds for humans. Up next on their agenda, hot cars for humans. Governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, boasted this month that his state is tied for the fewest shark attacks. Which state had the most? Liquid. We got a great show for you today. Stick around for our very special guest, graduating Pitt Tonight host, Victoria Chuah. And give it up for our house band, the Allies of the Boulevard. Welcome back to Pitt Tonight, folks. I'd like to welcome a very special guest, our very funny, very talented, and very former host, Victoria Chuah. Well, thanks for being here, Victoria.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. But we got some questions to get into here.
Okay.
It's very serious stuff.
Okay.
So you've been the host of Pitt Tonight for the past 2 years.
I have.
How has that been for you? It's an opportunity that not many people have the chance to pursue.
Yeah, no, I mean, seriously, I'm very aware that it's a very special opportunity, and it's been great. I mean, it's seriously the coolest thing that I get to do. Again, no one else really gets to say that they do something like this, and it's also just working with a really great group of people, so it's always such a blast, and I'm really, really sad to be leaving it. So.
You know, it's a really special place, and you've been around, again, for 2 years, lots of shows. What's been about the most rewarding experience for you throughout your whole tenure here?
Oh, definitely the people that I've met. I mean, you get to make some really fun content, you get to do a lot of really funny things, but seriously, you just get to have the funniest group of people and also the hardest working group of people, and you get to have such a great, tangible product of everyone's hard work, and that's amazing to have and to be able to look back on. And it's all on our YouTube.
Check it out.
And just being able to always look back on that is just a great thing to have. You know, after college, I can always look at that, as long as we don't get like demonetized or something.
Crossing our fingers. But the first year of your tenure was unfortunately impacted by the pandemic. We did some shows virtually. But what was it like coming back to your first live show, being up there on stage, in front of the crowd? What was that like for you?
That was amazing. That was the coolest feeling because definitely doing the online shows, the sketches and everything, I was so nervous the first time I was shooting for that because it was the first time I was being host. But then when we did live shows, sure, I'd been host for a year, but I hadn't done a live show before, and that was so exciting. I almost didn't feel nervous for that. I was just like, finally, like, get me in there. I want to do this so badly. And it was amazing. We fully sold out, and it was such a great crowd, such a great time. Definitely top memory of the year.
Yeah, it was an electric experience from what I can remember. But we've done a lot of shows throughout this year. Any show in particular that stands out to you as your favorite?
Ooh, I really liked, I did love all of the shows. I really liked the sports show, so the November show, and I also really liked the April house show. Those were some of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Was there any particular desk piece that you enjoyed? Any sketch that really stuck out to you?
Yes, actually. So this was in the November episode, and it's our sports-themed episode, and desk piece was the 8th string quarterback desk piece. That was definitely my favorite.
It was a good one. Let's see it.
Okay. Dear 8th string quarterback, hi cutie, I'm Victoria Chuah, host of Pitt Tonight. What do you look like? Your picture isn't on the Pitt website. I know it's rough out there. You're training so hard, but I'm sure it'll pay off. Maybe one day I'll see you on the football field. Like, if Kenny Pickett gets hurt, and then the guy after that gets hurt, and then the guy after that gets hurt, and then the guy after that gets hurt, and the guy after that gets hurt, and the guy after that gets hurt, and then the guy after that takes the hint. And then you'll get to play. And I'll be front row, wearing tasteful ear warmers, and I'll wave, and you'll point at me, Victoria Chuah, first runner-up of Miss Virginia twice, and then you'll come from the field during an injury timeout, and you'll kiss me, and I'll get a flag for roughing the passer. And then maybe, your senior year, you'll be 4th string, and Kenny Pickett will still be hurt, and then the other guy will go on, and then he'll get hurt, and then the other guy will get hurt, and then there you'll be, my handsome prince. You may be 8th string, but you're at least 2nd or 3rd pick in my mind. If I could only save you or Kenny Pickett from a burning building, well, it would be Kenny Pickett, but I'd feel so bad about leaving you there to die.
Well, I can definitely see why that was one of your favorites. It was a great time, especially considering I wrote it. But we've got some more questions for you here. So, do you have a favorite monologue joke?
I do. You did actually. You said it earlier. The which state has the most amount of shark attacks? Liquid.
It's true.
It is true.
The oceans are a treacherous
That
place.
is my favorite joke. All the monologues always end in like a good like pun joke. Those were always my favorite ones. Were the last jokes in the monologue.
Oh yeah, top notch. And again, a lot of elements to our show. We have plenty of jokes, all our musical guests, but we also interview a lot of guests like on stage, like you and me right now.
I know.
So, what was your favorite one of those interviews? Did any stand out to you?
Ooh, I really liked interviewing Dr. Ambrosio. She was really, really fun to talk to, and I loved everything she was doing with her lab. It was a world that I'm very unfamiliar with. I've never been into biology research, but she just talked about it in such an engaging way. Loved talking with her, and I also really loved talking with Jamoke. He was amazing and very fun to talk to.
A lot of fun for sure. But I'm coming in as the next host of Pitt Tonight. I have huge shoes to fill. You've done a fantastic job. But do you have any advice for me as I, have a trial by fire in front of a crowd?
Oh man, I mean, just take it all in. It's seriously the most fun thing to do. And even when things don't go as planned, it's still fun to do that. And just know everyone will be judging you and watching you, particularly me.
Okay.
No, but you're gonna do great. I'm so excited to see what you do. But genuinely, just embrace it all. It's gonna be a blast.
Thanks. It is super exciting, and I'm so happy to have this opportunity right now. Any final words for all your fans and other members of the show?
Just thank you. I mean, this, again, I can't say it enough. It's such an amazing experience, and I have never taken this for granted. I'm so very aware of how special this has been, and it's really hard to leave. This has been one of my favorite things during my time here at Pitt, and as you'll see, it really is. You'll have a great time too. So seriously, just thank you to everyone who works on the show, everyone who's come to any of the show, anyone who watches the live streams, all of our guests. Seriously, it's a whole group effort, and I'm just thankful for every single person involved.
Super good answer. And again, we have a fantastic crew behind this whole show, so definitely got to thank them. But your time is not up.
Oh.
Now that you've bore your soul, you have to prove your mettle as a Pitt student with some Pitt trivia. This is very stressful. It's very important you get all these right, or else you can't graduate.
Okay, got it.
So be very intense, focus, think these through.
I'm glad this is at the end of commencement.
Absolutely. So we're going to get started with, what year was Kathy built?
Okay. I signed up to be a cathedral tour guide.
Oh my.
I didn't complete it, but I believe it was 1936. Ooh!
That's correct.
Yes.
There you go. That 2 hours of training really paid off there.
Yes, it did.
All right, next up. What year is this Pitt logo from? We changed it a couple times.
Okay.
It's very
We
important.
have changed it a couple times.
It's very important.
Ooh. I have to say, I want to go with 2005.
It was 1980. Yeah.
That hurts.
It should. You really should know the logo history of your university.
I should know the logo history.
Very problematic.
Goodness. Oh, man.
All right. Next shot.
Next shot.
How many windows does Kathy have? You got your training.
I did.
You better know this.
I should not have mentioned that.
You should have paid attention.
Oh, I mean, there's 40 floors-ish.
Give or take.
Yeah. Let's go C. One, okay.
Nope. Oh. The 2,528 windows.
Okay. At least, I was of the closest other guesses.
Yeah, but you were over, so you did not win.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
All right, next up. What was Pitt's original name?
Oh, goodness. It's either A or B. Like, it was either always University of Pittsburgh, but I feel like we changed the name, so I'm gonna go with A, Western University of Pennsylvania. Oh!
Incorrect. It was D.
And it was neither!
Next up. Who didn't graduate from Pitt?
Okay, actually, I know this. Mark Cuban went to Pitt for a semester and then left. Oh God. Or he went to Indiana for a semester and transferred. I get confused.
Perhaps. Let's see if you're right. And it was Mark Cuban.
Yes.
So that was it for our main round, but we've got one more bonus question for you, and it's a toughie. Be careful. Can you recite the entire alma mater? Because I certainly can't.
Oh, okay. So it's alma mater, wise and glorious.
Nice.
Something glory of the game. And I can't remember the rest.
There's like something.
Yes, there's a few more rhyming things.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can't remember any of it. But technically, Pitt isn't my alma mater until I graduate.
You got time.
So I have a little bit of time.
Study up.
Like moments.
A couple seconds,
yes.
give or take.
So I'll I'll get it.
Can
back to you.
anyone in this whole auditorium name the whole alma mater? I don't think so. We've got another segment coming up for you guys called Victoria on Campus. So roll it.
Hello, I'm your host, Victoria Chuah, and for those of you that don't know, I'm a graduating senior. So we are here today on campus to find some other graduating seniors and ask them about their time at Pitt.
So I'm Grace, and my major is political science.
I'm Nico Sparopoulos. I'm a senior here at Pitt. I'm a communications major and econ minor.
My name's John. I'm a history and political science double major.
My name is Livia, and I am a film production major.
My name's Haley Mara, and my major is nursing.
Do you have a favorite memory from your time here at Pitt?
We did a little basement invite-only comedy show. It was just a couple weeks ago, and we spent the whole day putting it together, 10 hours of hard work, and the whole day I was like, there's no way anyone's going to come to this. We're going to do it to an audience of 10 people. It's going to suck. It's going to be a big letdown. And then we literally packed the basement like sardines with people. It was a full crowd. They loved the show. They loved the show. It was very funny, and it was just a very fond memory of a bunch of different people coming together to make something really, really good.
Probably working at Hems just every Thursday and having fun with the people who come in and my friends that come in to see me.
Awesome. Is there any special treatment you give to your friends while at Hems?
I wish I could, but I can't say that I have. Otherwise, my boss would yell at me.
Okay. Well, guess it doesn't pay off to be Nico's friend, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it is meeting Benjamin Asciutto. He's actually, he hangs around.
Do you have a most embarrassing story from your time here at Pitt?
I have a lot of embarrassing stories. I fall a lot around campus. It's happened many times. Most recently, I was walking down the steps outside of the towers, and it was raining, and I just wiped out, and so many people saw. I had the biggest bruise on my back for a week. It was really embarrassing.
My most embarrassing story from my time at Pitt, although I love to tell it, is I was on one of the Pitt buses home. I think it was for Thanksgiving, and we had stopped at a rest stop, and the only thing open at the rest stop was Sbarro. And by the time I got to the front of the line, the only thing left there was no pizza, so I had to get spaghetti and red sauce. And so I got back on the bus, and I immediately dropped my fork on the floor. I was like, okay, I don't want to use this fork that's been on the bus floor. So I started eating the pasta with my hands. And I was laughing. I thought it was really funny. And I posted on my story, haha, look at what's happening. And the next day, you messaged me and you were like, oh my God, you're sauce girl. Because apparently the person behind me had been texting his friends about the person in front of him on the bus eating spaghetti and sauce with their hands.
That was her. Any advice you would tell either your younger self or any incoming freshman?
I would say that especially undergraduate college is not just about academics. It's about shaping you into the adult that you're going to become. And so I would not shy away from learning experiences outside of the classroom, trying new extracurriculars, trying new ways to express yourself, and trying new social groups in order to, kind of work out what kind of person you're going to be and what you want to do after you get out of here.
Thank you to all the graduating seniors that talked to us. Congratulations again, class of 2022, and again, hail to Pitt.
Now, we know how low stress job hunting is. So here to get your heart rates back up is musical guest, Quiet Hours.
Running around at the edge of the night. at the edge of the night. Passing up places that I've grown to like. Watching the sunrise over the hills. Spacing out as time stands still. Every time the world stops spinning, my moment in the sun gets brighter. Always getting lost in assurance, not understanding how the night fades away. There's an end beginning, and I can hear the mountains call to me. Tell me when the stars stop burning, so I can watch the night sky turn back to day.
Thank you for sticking around to check out Pitt Tonight.
If you enjoyed watching, check out Pitt Tonight on YouTube. I'm Victoria Chuah.
And I'm Nick Cassano.
Thank you for watching. Happy graduation.